What's up, everybody? It's Pineapple World here, and like I said I would, I'm gonna be doing reviews of the latest episodes of Detective Conan, aka Case Closed. I'm starting off with episodes 589 through 590, entitled The Worst Birthday Part 1 and Part 2. Jumping right into it, I just want to talk a little bit about the intro. The music is incredible. The lyrics are awesome. Anybody that loves music, I recommend you go check this out, listen to it, read the lyrics. It's definitely really a good song. Giving you a little synopsis of what it is. Basically, it's Rachel's mother's birthday. Richard is trying to impress her. There's a murder. Rachel's mother is accused of the murder. Richard figures it out, actually almost with very minimal help from everybody else. For once, Conan doesn't have to knock Richard out to solve the case. Richard almost more or less solves it himself with a little bit of help from everybody putting their input, but Richard mostly does all the groundwork. Basically, this guy killed his wife and tried to blame it on a few other people. He hid under Rachel's mother's bed when she took a shower with the body. Then he picked up the bed with some toy cars. He put the legs of the bed inside of the toy cars and moved it so that it looks like two people did it. So he tried to frame either Rachel's mother or the two people that were also suspects. And basically, after they do some forensics, they find out that it was him. And he confesses or whatever. And basically, throughout the episode, Richard is he's just, the dummy that he is, the dunce that he is, one mistake after another. He thought it was her birthday today. It was actually, I think, the day before or the day after, because he just assumed it was her birthday because of a holiday that her birthday normally falls on, but they moved the holiday because of the weather or something like that. He doesn't actually know when it's her birthday. He just thought it was the same day, like it always was. In the end, he gives her what is supposed to be the necklace. Is actually something else that he bought at a gift shop and mistakenly gives it to her, and she actually forgives him for misremembering her birthday. And then when she opens the present, it's some beads about dying or something, so she gets furious, and he left the real gold chain in his desk and mistook it. So in the end, Richard looks like the dunce, like always. When you finally think that they're, coming together, they finally gonna be a couple again, Richard and Rachel's mother, Richard always messes it up in the end because he's just not that bright. The story was definitely solid. A lot of classic Detective Conan elements to it. At least this time, Richard actually more or less solved it, and Conan didn't have to knock him out to do it. A few things I wanted to add in here that pertain somewhat to the episode is, why does Conan refer to Richard as uncle? Even in his thoughts, he refers to him as uncle. I find that really strange. I also wanted to add that I think it's really awesome that Richard has, as a character, developing, almost 600 episodes here, and he's actually, as a character, grown a lot. Like, he's almost solving cases more or less without Conan's help, which is very awesome, because, those first 130 episodes is every time Conan has to knock him out and solve it because he can't do it. So I also think that's very awesome. Definitely these episodes, they're not the greatest episodes in the world. They're, standard case closed murder mystery episodes. Give them a good 8 apiece. For as a total, I'll give them an 8 for both episodes, because it's definitely, interesting, keeps you thinking, whatever. Detective Conan, in my opinion, has never failed me as far as how good the cases are or whatnot. So yeah, I'd give these episodes together an 8. I'll be doing more of these reviews of Case Closed, of Detective Conan, every time they come out. There won't be a new episode this week. The next new episode will be on the 16th, I believe. So I'll be doing a review on then. I'll be doing them on most likely the same day that the episode's released. I'm from Netherworld, and only one truth prevails.